Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Lively in at the 5. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
Edwards can't hit. And it's the Mavericks ball. Poke loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he banks in the layup.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
Irving for 3. Marshall passes to Irving. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Conley against Irving. Conley goes in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Conley is not an easy cover. He can be quick on his feet when he sees a lane to the basket.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Randle. It's McDaniels on the wing. Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 5.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Irving finds Lively. On the wing, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Picked by Gobert. Pass to Conley. Back to Daniels. Launches a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Irving. And that time also a missed shot.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Up and over Conley. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Randle, a screen on Irving. Conley passes to Gobert. Now Edwards. Gobert inside. Marshall's there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Washington's checked in for Marshall, and it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Man, you can't teach the toughness that Thompson plays with. He simply refuses to back down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Conley. From the high post. He can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Lively. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. Outside for Davis. Pass to Washington. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
McDaniels with it. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. Shoots a fadeaway. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's good.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Randall against Davis. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Irving against Edwards. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 5.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Pass to Edwards. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving finds Thompson. Sends it home from 3-point land. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. Inside. It's stolen by Lively. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he hits it to tie the game.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Randall, a screen on Thompson. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this This is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Irving up top, guarded by Edwards. Here's Thompson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Irving pass to Thompson. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Fades. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now Randall. With 3, DiVincenzo gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. McDaniels from long range. Washington grabs the miss. Well, the Mavericks shooting 44% to start this ballgame. Thompson passes to Washington. Fires in the triple. Washington's got 6 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Randall. Edwards with it. 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Dallas. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Washington outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Timberwolves lead by 5. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Fires the 3, and DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Reed. He's got 6.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Outside Davis. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Gafford with the bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Davis against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Randall, left side. Over Irving. Randall can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving with it. Randall's in his pocket. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Minnesota shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Randall against Davis. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the triple. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gafford with a screen on Edwards. Irving with a deep three. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Edwards against Irving. Pass to Washington. There's the three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
So he gets them both. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, VA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Puts one up from 19. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Clark finds Reid. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Washington, and he recovers it. McDaniels passes to Clark. 3 on the clock. From outside the arc, McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Clark outside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Clark. Right side McDaniels. Second chance effort. Stolen by Davis. Here's Gafford. DiVincenzo covering. And it's Gafford missing. The Timberwolves lead by 9. It's stolen by Washington. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. It's tipped. DiVincenzo with the steal. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Christie passes to Washington. Going inside. Basket's good. 9 points in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Clark. Now McDaniels fires from deep. They get it back.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Thompson, no good. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson with a steal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Drills the baseline jumper. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Gafford passes to Thompson. Here's Christie. Outside for Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Pass to Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Timeout.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. For Dallas, Martin, he's checked in for Davis. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Thompson. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Pass to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Reed. It's stolen away. Here's Marshall. Clark covers. Shoots from the right block. No good. Off the front rim. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Martin finds Dinwiddie. The 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
And Gafford comes to help. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Clark. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Mavericks trail by 9. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Christie's got his first points of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie, right side. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. Alexander Walker, the pass to Clark. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Clark. Back to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 9. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Christie, covered by Alexander Walker. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Martin. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Christie. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Kyrie Irving.
And the technical free throw is good. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And in terms of raw talent, Kyrie Irving is a step up from a lot of other guys. He just has an innate ability to create things out on the floor and make tricky shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. On target from range. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Pass to Irving. Lively inside. Defended by Gobert. Irving for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Lively. Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Conley against Davis. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 7. To the inside, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Irving looking around. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. To the middle. It's stolen by Lively. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Conley. The 3. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Davis has got 7.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And here's Edwards outside. Wow, what a response from Edwards.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Conley passes to Gobert. There's the block. Pass to Davis. Randall with a steal. Alexander Walker with it. 5 points in the game. Now here's Randall. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Lively. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Here's Davis. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Minnesota. They lead by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Washington and Lively down low. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Christie in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Edwards.
Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Down low. Here's Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Lively's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The shot by Conley. No good. Mavericks trail by 8. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Irving for 3. Here's the 2nd effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Here's Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
And Randall drops them both. Mavericks trail by 9. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Clock at 6.
And it's Randall with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Irving. He's got 12. Pass to Christie from the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide-open man.
Randall outside. The kick out to Edwards. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Out to the wing. Christie passes to Irving. Here's Christie to the paint. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Washington inside. Randall's there. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
P.J. Washington.
He misses the free throw. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside McDaniels. Outside DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Irving. It's good from the top of the key. Irving's got 14 points. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed in the post. Out to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Lively. On the wing, Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. The ball's knocked loose. Washington with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Irving. Outside, DiVincenzo connects from downtown. He's got 17. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Numeral 0.
Mavericks on D. 9-point game. Up top, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Irving. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Thompson passes to Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Defensive foul. Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's his first personal. 4th team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Reed can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Irving, the pass to Christie. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Timeout. And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Thompson, and Exum subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Here's Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assisted.
And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Exum with it. He's picked up by Conley. Exum passes to Christie. From 15 feet away, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Clark with it. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Outside Reed, pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Davis. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 8 points.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Here's Christie. He's guarded by Conley. Christie passes to Washington. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Martin, he's checked in for Dallas. That one misses for Reed. And, Coach, how about Naz Reed, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Outside Edwards. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Edwards, that's good.
Assisted by Naz Reed.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Christie. 9 points in the game. Pass to Marshall. Exum outside. Now here's Martin. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Christie from deep. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Edwards. Gafford, he's checked in for Martin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Christie.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Marshall.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really is.
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least
The ruling on the floor stands.
and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. That free throw good from Davis. He's perfect from the line this time.
The Timberwolves lead by 5.
Outside Edwards.
Bringing the heat.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Christie. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. And yep, it's good. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
It's Edwards on the wing. He has 29 now. On the take, Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive board. Outside for Randle. Stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. 9 points in the game. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Conley. From downtown, drains the triple. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
Pass to Gafford. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Left side Davis. Here's Marshall. McDaniels covering. 4 on the clock. For 3, Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about pain. A magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect. Delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Minnesota foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Christie. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard spot. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Left side, Conley. Randle outside. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, DiVincenzo. Takes a three. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley against Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Conley. Alexander Walker with it. Working on Thompson. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Outside Irving. Rebound Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Irving. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They lead by 7. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Conley passes to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Irving.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Yeah, what a gutsy drive by Kyrie. Taking it right into the defense and getting fouled while shooting.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
The first free throw is good. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for DiVincenzo. Hits both from the stripe. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dinwiddie. And stolen by Irving. Edwards finds McDaniels. Now Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Gafford. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Irving against McDaniels. Fires it from 18. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, Irving has a sixth sense for where to find his shot.
Over to the left wing. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Clock at 6. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Here's Irving. Here's Gafford. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. And it's blocked by Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Dinwiddie, covered by Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. And here is Thompson. Up and over Conley. Thompson's shot is off.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Conley on the attack. Gobert up top. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the
It will be 2 minutes to review the play.
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Marshall. And it's P.J. Washington in for Dinwiddie. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Thompson passes to Lively. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randle. Takes the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. Davis against Gobert. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Edwards with it. DiVincenzo on the wing. Let's go with a three. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Davis. Up top, Lively. Outside Davis. Over Gobert. And that one's good. Davis.
Yeah, it's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside. DiVincenzo. Fires the three. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Now Irving. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Left side, DiVincenzo. Edwards finds Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. Outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. 4-3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Tipped away. Randall with a steal. Pass to Edwards. And they're on the break. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards has got 5 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 23 points.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Irving, that's good.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
Lively against DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
14 foul.
Edwards against Thompson. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. For 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
Here's Edwards. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
To the middle. Lively finds Washington. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Over Gobert. And it falls all over the rim and in. Thompson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it
side, DiVincenzo. Left side, Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Irving against Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Lively. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Washington up top. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Lively. Oh, no good!
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
For 3, Randall. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here's DiVincenzo. We've got Anthony Davis. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Washington in at the 3. Pass to Reed. The jump hook. McDaniels with it. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving, the pass to Davis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Washington. Thompson with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Thompson passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So we'll see Nickeil Alexander-Walker go to the line here. Klay Thompson picks one up. We are in OT, a minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. And here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Outside McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Irving, pass to Thompson. Corner 3, pure from Thompson.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Now here's Gobert. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to Davis.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Anthony Davis.
That one's off. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
3 minutes now gone here in OT. Out to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Irving. To tie it up. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And just incredibly crafty on the offensive end. Irving keeps his defender uneasy all game long.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Randall, he's checked in for Gobert. That one drops and ties it up.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 41.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Gafford. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot. Nice move. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Washington right side. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Irving. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Now Edwards. Up top, DiVincenzo. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Checked in for Gafford. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
McDaniels against Thompson. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1-2 on the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Edwards against Irving. Here's Christie. The three-pointer off the mark. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Irving with a deep three. Missed it. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.